Hey, glad you swung by. I want to tell you what it actually feels like when you sit down at night and the Sub 4 kicks in, because once you feel what this bass can do, you can't unhear it the same way again. This is for someone who won't settle for thin, flat sound. You know you love depth, you care about warmth. If you've ever heard a movie or a track and thought, this should hit harder, this subwoofer is for you. Before I forget, check the link below now for price and availability. You don't want to miss this. You realize you needed an upgrade when your old speakers couldn't give the thunder you felt inside your chest. That old setup was fine for casual listening, but if you wanted real impact, you had to accept compromise. Once the Sub 4 came in, that compromise felt like a sacrifice you shouldn't have lived with. The first time I fired it up, the change was instant. The bass hit low and true, without muddiness or distortion. It moved from being background sound to something you feel in your bones. Suddenly the room had weight. The quiet scenes got heavy. The action scenes got visceral. The music tapped into a deeper side. Once you feel that kind of depth, everything else feels hollow by comparison. Imagine watching a movie where the rain doesn't just appear on screen, but seems to pass overhead. Or playing music where the beat doesn't just play, it pulses through the floor. Even watching a calm TV show becomes richer, more textured, more alive. Once your setup has this, you start to see the difference in everything, not just the loud parts. If you've been waiting, don't hesitate while the price or availability changes. Trust me, that delay becomes a regret you keep coming back to. Maybe you're wondering if a sub this strong is overkill for your room, or if you really need it. I had those doubts too. What I found was that the Sub 4 adjusts beautifully. It fills space without overpowering it. And the low-end detail, the kind you don't expect, suddenly shows up and grounds everything. It's more refined than I thought a standalone sub could be. My favorite surprise was how clean the bass stayed even at lower volumes. You don't have to blast it to feel it. You get presence and emotion without waking the neighbors. That balance made my living space feel upscale, intentional, like the room finally understood what I was hearing. You feel different owning this. It's quiet confidence. It's knowing you value sound the right way. You're not chasing budget fixes anymore. You're stepping into something that respects your taste. Deep bass you feel, not just hear richer soundscapes that bring media alive, music and movies with real emotional weight, clean, powerful lows that don't overpower. The only downside is that anything less demanding will feel too safe. Slight setup care is needed to avoid overwhelming small rooms. But at some point, comparisons fade, doubts quiet, and you just know, this is the bass you wanted. If you're ready for your media to actually hit, check the link below and decide.